I walked into the kitchen at 2 a.m. and found my husband, shirtless, whispering into his laptop with the kind of intensity that should have been reserved for me. Lately, he'd become obsessed with veganism, spouting off facts about chickpeas and chia seeds as if he'd been possessed by the ghost of a militant nutritionist. I tried to play it cool, but the sudden overhaul of our fridge, the 3-hour consultations, and the way he'd started wearing cologne before his Zoom calls, it all screamed red flag. He claimed his new nutritionist had changed his life, but the only thing changing was the distance between us. The cracks started to show when I found a familiar phrase in his meal plan: eat for the love you deserve, not the body you've settled for. It was something my ex-fiancé used to say, back when his idea of affection was a kale smoothie and a backhanded compliment. I pushed the thought aside, blaming paranoia, but then the nutritionist sent a handwritten thank you note to our house, signed with a nickname only my ex ever called me. My husband said it was a coincidence, but the world isn't that small, and my ex's handwriting is burned into my memory. The confrontation was ugly. I cornered my husband and demanded the truth, and he broke down, admitting he'd found this nutritionist online and had been getting more than just health tips: long, late-night calls, private messages, emotional support he claimed I never gave him. When I demanded to see a picture, he hesitated, then finally showed me the headshot. It was my ex, slicked back hair and all, smirking in the exact way he did when he used to lie to me. My stomach dropped. It felt like every betrayal in my life had been orchestrated by the same man, just wearing different faces. Here's the twist: I realized I'd never actually moved on from my ex. All the rage, the suspicion, the jealousy, it wasn't just about my husband's betrayal, but about the ghost of a relationship I'd never buried. The truth was, I'd spent the last 6 months fighting to keep my marriage alive, not because I loved my husband, but because I couldn't stand the idea that my ex could still get under my skin. In the end, the real affair was between me and my own past, and it was tearing apart everything I thought I'd rebuilt.